Week, what to do? Welcome back to the week, feel y'all. Welcome to you. Hopefully, y'all can see the table. Hopefully, that gave it just a little bit more room so that y'all can see. I noticed the top of the table was cut off, so we just giving it a little bit more space. Um, I am picking up a channel message. I don't know. We done wrote in all of these pages here. I guess we still got some pages left in here to write on. Maybe we need to flip it and turn it right on the back. Nah. Welcome to the We Feel Your Girl Lati here at Terrace and We Tarot Show. We show enough never know what you're gonna get. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. The Alpha and the Omega is getting ready to bring a channel message. They've been working on this message since earlier today, since the rising message. So if you were here for that, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. If you're new, welcome to YouTube. Again, my name is Lati. I am a channel messenger, clairvoyant, psychic, medium, all these great things. Last on the list is a spiritual reader. That's just how the spirit affirms the message that they give. So it's kind of validated by the cards. So that's not first and foremost. It's something about the magic that spirit wants to talk about, the magic that we all hold. And I feel like the spirit is telling us that somebody is either tapped into their magic, or you are a person that will help others tap into their magic, or people don't like the fact that you are tapped into your magic. Given that, folks don't like that you tapped into your magic. So let's see. Somebody, the spirit is saying that people are afraid of your gifts. I'm hearing a channeled message that somebody doesn't want you to experience the best. Doesn't want. We gotta erase that. Thank you, spirit. Don't want you to experience, and I'm getting success is what they just said. Success, and something is sloppy. So I'm getting a channel message. This is definitely relative to us. We can feel that for self personally. Then somebody might consider us to be a sloppy reader, in which we are, because we're not a tarot reader, so we don't do traditional spreads or any of that. I don't think we ever studied how to do a spread in our life, like a cross of truth and all of that. We've never studied it. We never went to tarot school and nothing. We've always been gifted, and the spirit called us to create our own first set of cards. Right? It was the makeshift. And so these cards they are spiritually guided, right? We got inspiration, and they told us to write what we wrote, and then we started collecting decks from there. But these are the first cards that came through us, and that's kind of how the spirit started to speak in terms of using tools to channel their messages through. And considering that we get messages from a lot of different entities, they don't all speak the same, right? Do you want this deck? Yes. Okay. So they don't all speak the same. If you are a person that receives messages from the spirit, you may be a person that's tapped into your magic and is activated, but you may get messages from various different entities. And it is somebody that fears your gift. I'm getting throat chakra. And they're writing the word stagnant. So I don't know if somebody is speaking or activating their throat, or if somebody wants to bind your throat. Somebody wants to bind your throat chakra. I don't know if they feel like it's something that you speak or reverse something. It's a prayer. They're giving me the letter P. I'm hearing the word pride. So somebody may speak. What are you saying? Somebody that's praying against you, that's afraid of your gifts, has a prideful tongue, and they're praying in the reverse. They're trying to bind you. They don't like how you use your gifts, which is kind of like shitty. It's like, we all are gifted and we all have divine, gifts of the spirit, talent, skills, abilities. A lot of them are supernatural, and somebody doesn't like how you express it. I'm getting you are a magical being, or you are just tapped into your magic. I'm getting magical and you are tapped in. So if you guys were around for the rising message, we talked a little bit at the end of it about Solomon, the wise king, and how there isn't a lot of information. Well, it is information, but it's scattered. So you would have to go looking for the information in order to really pull things together. It's like throat commanding declaration. How do you speak? How do you call? How do you even cast spells in a way that sends your enemies away? That's what I heard. You have a lot of protection that you can call on. And this right here in this circle, like we talked about our sigil that we wear, right? It is the same thing. They're calling me to take it off and show it to you in the camera so that y'all can get a closer view. So we're gonna do that. Protect this. We take it off and we show it, right? So on one side it says 7 archangels protect us. And on the other side is the sigil. And you can see how the angels are around and they're protecting what is within. And there's various layers of protection. And that's the same that's here on this book. So if you guys can see when I put it up close, you will see Kaziel, right? You'll even see Samael is there. You'll see Raphael. You'll see Anael. You'll see Michael. You'll see Gabriel, right? Archangels that are surrounding and they're protecting what's in the middle. And what's in the middle is kind of equated to what they call the tetragrammaton, and that is the whole complete, the essence of the Most High God itself, that which creates the fabric of creation. What we would say the fabric of the ether, that which is within and without. It is everywhere. It is omnipresent. It is omnipotent. It is omniscient. It is ever present, right? It is that which makes up all things. It is us. We are it, but we are not the complete composite because we are only a little pixel, a little piece of it. And the magic of that which it is that can create all things is within us. And we have the power to speak, to command. Not only do I feel our protection to call in our decree, what has been called and decreed, we can access it based on our own authority that has already been granted onto us. And it's ways that you can use and wield your magic, not only for protection, to call in your provision, to access your Akashic inheritance, to call back or recall infinite knowledge. Is so much that's held within this. So if you are a person that is interested in how to wield your magic, I think that maybe this is a good book for you to read. And it also talks about how you can call negative entities, not just call them to you, but if anybody has sent a negative energy towards you, you can actually take authority over that energy and you can put them to work for you. We don't necessarily practice that. We don't. We just ask for our protectors, the angels, to come in and to protect us, to assist us. Those who are, supposed to guard us, to help us. So let's see what the spirit has to say, because they definitely want the makeshift. They want this original deck, right? So we're gonna keep this. We spoke from this deck earlier. We were getting the Rising Phoenix. It's something about this deck, the Phoenix Rising, that is coming through. Yeah, King of Cups is here. For some reason, I'm picking up a water sign. This King of Cups, they're saying they don't like you. So this could be a water sign or somebody that you may have had contact with in the past that don't like you. We're getting Scorpio. We have Cancer. I don't know why I had a hard time writing the E in Cancer, but Scorpio, Cancer, and what's Pisces? I almost couldn't think about the third water sign. So I'm seeing a Scorpio Cancer dynamic. So this person could either be a Scorpio or they could be a Cancer, or that could just be a part of the dynamic. Three of Pentacles is falling out, and Four of Swords. Ace of Cups. Spiritual gifts. This is emotional and spiritual awakening. Wheel of Fortune. What are you bringing in? And see, that's the affirmation of this Wheel of Fortune that we had left out from earlier. So we were picking up the Alpha and the Omega is getting ready to provide somebody with some sort of direction. I'm getting the direction is for you to go deeper, to tap into your magic. You may need to study on the magical books of Solomon. There's information in here that you may need to know. It may be something that you may need to protect yourself from some sort of dynamic. This could be people or three energies, Three of Pentacles. I am seeing three energies. It could be three different spirits. Somebody that's working against you, or it could be you working with three different spirits to protect yourself, or they could be working on your behalf. You may need to call authority over these entities. So maybe in this book of Solomon, they're going to give us some information on how to call in command. The Four of Swords, I'm hearing meditation. And they're telling me to write it down. So we're going to write down meditation. I'm hearing somebody needs to meditate. I'm seeing your magic, and I'm seeing gifts. So it's something about meditation, your magic, your gifts. I don't know if you're going to receive or realize or deepen, strengthen your gifts through meditation, right? The practice of it will help you to develop your magic, to deepen it, to strengthen it. Because you could definitely have a person that's an adversary towards you. They could be sending negative energies or entities towards you as well to do something against you. I'm hearing pulling down or breaking something down to snatch you down. I'm seeing a pedestal. They're showing me a pedestal, and they almost didn't want me to write it, but I'm getting a pedestal, and somebody either wants to break your pedestal, stop you from building a pedestal, or take you down off of a pedestal. And they're saying snatch you down. So I'm getting snatch you down is what they're writing. And somebody, I don't know if you are a person that can channel. If you are a person that can channel information from the spirit, like you hear spirit, so maybe you have the spiritual gift of clairaudience, like the spirit comes through, it speaks to you. I'm getting something on my left ear. So somebody may be ear chakras, hearing, clairaudience is coming through, and the audio may come into your left ear. You may hear them speaking, or voices come in to speak to you. If you feel like that, don't feel like you crazy and like you just losing your mind. I never, dismiss anybody's mental health. So make sure that you are really a sound mind and sound body. But if you are experiencing clairaudience and you're hearing the voice of the spirit speak to you, or other energies trying to give you information, I'm hearing don't fear it. I don't know who you are, but you may have a unique gift of being able to hear. I don't know, like, do you get messages before people transition? You could. I'm seeing transitions, and it's something with tran, and it's like, yeah. I'm seeing transitions. So you may hear things. You could be a dreamer with the Four of Swords as well. Somebody could dream of death or transitions before it happened. You may hear it. You may get some sort of foresight or just prior awareness. Somebody else is also praying death upon you. Again, I'm getting this Scorpio Cancer dynamic. So I don't know if they're just trying to snatch you off your pedestal to bring you down. They're trying, what type of ending they're trying to cause. I am hearing life and vitality. So somebody may really just don't want you to be here in the 3D no longer. They may want to see you, on the other side or just gone. So let me stop and acknowledge. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. We were getting green with envy again. Calypso is giving something stormy happening. Thank you guys. Blessings. Hello. Hey, Miss Hillary. Hey, Loretta. Thank you so much for tapping in. What up, Sis Star? She is. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. We are really picking up a complicated message. So pardon me as we try to deliver it and we getting our hand around it. But it's given magical being, like you are magical. And it's something about these entities that don't want you to exercise your magic. I feel like you have something that's assigned to you, or somebody or an entity, or somebody has an entity attachment, and it could be relative to pride, right? And because that is one of the 7 cardinal sins, so that's definitely a spirit, the spirit of pride on a person, and they are speaking death upon you. So I don't know what you have in your placement, right? Where Cancer is in your chart, where Scorpio is in your chart, but it's definitely given like somebody wants to harm you. And it's, I don't know, the E is standing out. Emerging, something emerging. I'm seeing emergency. So there's an emergency that's coming, or something that's an emergency. The message itself could be urgent. It could be, I just keep seeing the word emergency, and I'm seeing a hospital, like how the emergency sign from the hospital, the emergency room. I'm seeing like an ambulance or something like that. Somebody could be going through emergency. I pray for healing for every person. You know, I don't ever want to see or hear like someone being ill. We just experienced that with my brother having to go through emergency. So I pray for healing. You know, even for my enemies, I would not want to hear that anybody was ill. If anything, I would pray that they are well, that they are going about their life, and you know, the Most High God is doing whatever they're doing with them, and it has nothing to do with us in particular. But you are in general are a person that's being taught to deepen your magic and your spiritual gifts, and I'm hearing the word trusted, to trust. It's something about to hear. Trust to hear. So you need to trust so that you can hear. And it's given clearly. So you are a magical person. And they're saying trust your gifts. And so that's going to be the general collective. And we're going to pin that. Thank y'all so much. Because when I say this feel heavy. Do you want this? Do you want this? We can put this to the side. So, of course, here's all our scribble scrabbles that we just channeled right in front of y'all. This is what the spirit is saying. Somebody wants to stagnate you. They want to bind you. They may even want to bind your throat. They don't. I'm hearing somebody's throat is powerful, and you have the ability to command and to take authority over whatever entities this person is either afflicted with, bounded to, or sending towards you. You can command it, you can take control over it, and reach some sort of success. I do see the word emergency. There could be a medical emergency for somebody. I feel the spirit is telling you in particular week to meditate, to trust, so that you can deepen your connection. You can hear your gifts are really starting to come in. I'm getting to deepen and really get a handle over your magic. You will be attacked. There will be energies that want to pull you off of your pedestal. They want to snatch you down. There's one in particular that wants to cause an ending in your life. I do see the energy of life and vitality waning. If they are sending something towards you to end your vitality, it could be returned onto them. Hence why we're seeing the word emergency. I did pick up, they told us something for us in particular, that we are a sloppy reader. You would be correct. We don't do spreads. We never learned none of that. Right? Because the spirit doesn't speak to us like that. We are a psychic. We are a medium. We are clairvoyant. We are a conduit for the spirit to speak through. And they lay these cards however they feel it. So if you feel like it's too chaotic, if it's like a calypso and I'm not your flavor, feel free to go. I mean, like, you ain't got to stick around in this space. I love if you do, if you can get with it. I appreciate you, but I understand because not everybody gets the same type of, vibe. You just don't. Everybody is not for everybody. So that's it. Spirit said, don't fear your gifts. Do not fear your gifts. Lean into it and learn how to trust it, right? And it's something about your success. Somebody doesn't want you to be successful. They may not want us to be successful, but somebody doesn't want you to be successful. So don't get caught up over the chaos. The Most High God orders the chaos. Do you want this right now? So Ace of Cups, spiritual gifts, and we're moving towards peace, right? With the Six of Swords, and we see the moon, right? So definitely subconscious, and we seeing Hierophant, counseling. So could be counseling, it could be teacher. And I know that the Spirit is kind of guiding us in that way. We have been very reluctant to classify ourselves as a spiritual counselor, right? We just never felt like, that was the thing. But that's what they have been telling us as the way that this is kind of evolving. We can see that. We know it. I feel something right here. Oh, look. I can't make it up. I can't. Y'all see us, and they were very sensitive and specific about the page that they chose. And on this page is somewhere that we've been before, and it actually talks about the Tetragrammaton, which we just kind of said a minute ago. So you might not be able to see that which was circled, right? You see the Tetragrammaton. It says, and let thine almighty power and presence ever guard and protect us now and forever. And it has, explanation of certain names used in this book, Legmegaton. I don't know how to say that. But Gaton, Megaton, Legmegaton, or something like that. Anywho, the name that they wanted us to say was Tetragrammaton. And that is the name, the all-encompassing name of the Most High God. They are called by other names. We see Jehovah, that's here, right? Or Ahovah, but it's still with an I because there was no J. So Jehovah is God Almighty, God Omnipotent, hear my prayer. That's what that is saying. But the Tetragrammaton, again, it says, let thine almighty power and presence ever guard and protect us now and forever. So, I don't know why I almost bit my tongue. They wanted to stop me to say something. For some reason, I'm hearing them say the Tetragrammaton is with you now and forever. It is all things. It is in all things. It is the essence of us. I'm hearing without it, there is no us. Somebody got a demon on them. Because they just took us to chapter 6, which I feel is significant. Actually, chapter 4, because I just got that one. The I is on the wrong side. The one is on the wrong side of the V. This is a chapter 4. But it's the confession to be made by the exorcist. And y'all know, they was casting out demons back in the day. So y'all can see that? They was casting out demons, and they just told us that somebody is afflicted. They have a demon. Oh shit, and look at this. O Lord of heaven and earth, before thee do I confess my sins and lament them. Cast down and humbled in thy presence, for I have sinned before thee by pride. I can't make this shit up. I'm gonna underline it. By pride. What did they channel, beloved? This is what they channeled. They said somebody is afflicted with the spirit of pride. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's exactly what that says. By the spirit of pride. And we actually named it. We said, they told us that pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, and they said pride is a spirit, and somebody who is afflicted by the demon or the energy of pride. And so I'm gonna put this up where we just flip to this page. Y'all seen it live, and show you. What does that say? By pride. That is the demon. Somebody need a fucking exorcist. Wow. I'ma just keep reading it. For I have sinned before thee by pride, avarice, and boundless desire of honors and riches, by title, for riches, for notoriety, by idleness, gluttony, greed, debauchery, and drunkenness, because I have offended thee by all kinds of sins of the flesh, adulteries, and pollutions, which I have committed myself and consented that others should commit, right? By sacrilege, theft, rapine, violation, and homicide, by the evil use I have made of my possessions, by my prodigal, so like the prodigal son, prodigality, because it's Lity, so prodigality, by the sins which I have committed against hope and charity, by my evil advice, flatteries, bribes, and the ill distribution which I have made of the goods of which I have been possessed, by repulsing and maltreating the poor, in the distribution which I have made of the goods committed to my charge. So somebody has the goods underneath their charge in their stewardship, and they've committed all these sins. They have not been graceful. They have not been kind. By afflicting those over whom I have been set in authority. So this is somebody who is in a position of authority, right? By not visiting the prisoners, by depriving the dead of burial, by not receiving the poor, by neither feeding the hungry nor giving drink to thirsty, by never keeping the Sabbath and other feasts, by not living chastely and piously on those days, by the easy consent which I have given to those who incited me to evil deeds. So they have been definitely incited towards evil deeds, by injuring, again, seeking to end vitality, hurting, harming, instead of aiding those who demanded help from me, by refusing to give ear unto the cry of the poor, by not respecting the age, by not keeping my word, by disobedience to my parents, by ingratitude towards those from whom I have received kindness, by indulging in sensual pleasures, by irreverent behavior in the temple of the Most High. That's just giving me the body. So they have defiled their body, by unseemly gestures, threat, by entering therein without reverence, by vain and unprofitable discourse, when thereby despising the sacred vessels of the temple, by turning the holy ceremonies into ridicule. They stopped me on that. So somebody is ridiculing holy ceremonies. They could be ridiculing you as you tap into your magic, into your gifts, and how you do the things that you do. It says, also, by touching and eating the sacred bread with unpure lips. I'm here that they don't bless their food, they don't offer it, they don't tune its frequency or vibration to the highest. They just eat. It's giving gluttony. And with profane hands. Yeah, and by the neglect of my prayers and adorations. So it's something about them being neglectful of their prayers and their adorations, which they once adored. Yeah, they committed crimes against you. It says, I detest also the crimes which I have committed by evil thoughts, vain and impure meditations, and that 4 swords is here. We got the energy that you should meditate to deepen your spiritual gifts, your understanding, your connectivity. But what are they meditating on for you, beloved? What is this person, this entity, or this individual that has this entity attachment of pride? What are they meditating on for you? A loss of life and a loss of vitality. They could be praying for somebody to have some sort of accident. Somebody could get into an accident. It could be what turns out to be a fortunate accident. And with these two Wheel of Fortunes out here affirming themselves, what could be somebody's fortune for a demise could work well for you. And I'm not saying that you would delight in your enemy. They won't even let me say that. It's like delight in the work of your spirit team, of your protectors, and how they are protecting you. We're going to go with that. Thank you so much, Spirit. Anything else? It says, my sins against the Most High God by the transgressions. Oh, they're giving me something about do you want to read that? Not the 10 Commandments, because they won't let me say the 10 Commandments, because we know, of course, it's more than 10. There's more than 10 principles, laws that we should abide by. So they transgressed against their obligation. They neglected some sort of duty and some sort of obligation. Yeah. Damn. I'm seeing by my idle words and my lies. Somebody has lied. By my false vows in various ways, and by my continual slander. This person is steady slandering you. This person is steady talking against you. They're praying against you. They're meditating against you for your downfall, over you. It's almost giving me like a person that you may not even consider somebody that would dabble in dark magic, but they do. They cast and they conjure, and this person has either afflicted by the spirit of pride. They definitely are taken over by the spirit of pride. They need a fucking exorcist is what I'm getting. But it's something about this wine, because I'm feeling the wine like bippity boppity boo shit. Like this person is trying to cast some shit over you, which is why the spirit is saying that you need to understand how to figure out what they're casting over you, how to command and ask for help and take for authority over whatever it is that they're sending towards you, because you can command it and you can turn that entity back towards the person that sent it. That's what we get. Anything else in here? No. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Which one? I'm seeing Caziel. So I don't know Caziel particularly. I would have to look up that angel. They're kind of telling me to do it. So let's see. Thank y'all so much for just kind of hanging in here as we get these ingredients together. So we can get the meal. I see how it's shaping up. I see how it's shaping up. Let's see. It's giving me... Yeah, God is my wrath. Look at that. They gave us Caziel, and Caziel is also known as wrath. So whoever this person is that did something to you is giving you, sending the calling upon the energy of Caziel, the wrath of the Most High, and having that go out to protect you or to subdue whatever this entity, this person, this demonic spirit of pride that's overtaken, that has already committed all of these sins against you, to go and send that wrath against them, to turn it back against them. That's what we're getting. They sent some sort of wrath towards you, and it's being you claiming Caziel to take authority over that energy and battle it or turn it back. That's what I'm getting. So hopefully that makes sense, because that's what we're feeling. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and to be open to where you should go next. There is an accident coming, and I'm seeing emergency again. Somebody is literally conjuring, meditating on your downfall. They are sending negative spirits, energy. They are overtaken by a negative energy. I gotta slow down because what I'm feeling is so heavy. The presence is like, they are overtaken by the energy of pride. You can command the energy of Cassiel to fight against that demon of pride, that which is attacking you. That's what they're saying. That's what they want you to do. To work with that energy, to call it in, to partner with it, to work in order to protect you from what's being sent your way, to protect you from downfall. I'm seeing calamity. I'm hearing they ain't gonna get me or something like that. It's almost like a them or me type of situation. You know how anybody could be put in a situation to do pretty much anything. Like, not saying that you would just be a horrible ass person, but it's like I would never seek to unalive anybody. You would have to put me in a position where it's my life or yours. You are threatening me. You are coming to do me bodily harm. And in self-defense, I may be put in a position where you have to be done. If an intruder comes into your house and they are threatening you with bodily harm, you have a right to self-defense. And that's what I'm getting. You are calling in self-defense. You're calling in protection to protect self. And they gave us a new acronym for the word self. I gotta, please reveal it back to me. Source. Thank you. They said self. SELF is source, eternal, life, force. So this is all about you protecting self. And we talked about the guardians that protect what's within, right? The holiest of holies, your source energy. And so to protect self, they gave us the acronym source equals self equals source, eternal, life, energy. That's wrong. Please. Source, eternal, life, force. Thank you. SELF. Source, eternal, life, force. So you are being called to call on the spirit of Cassiel, to invoke it, to ask it to come in to work to protect that which matters most, which is self. And self-protection, self-preservation is the first law of nature, right? That's the first law of nature. Which is why they would not allow us to say the 10 Commandments, because there's other laws that are in place. And the first law of nature is to protect yourself. Even when you on an airplane and shit like that goes down, they tell you to put your mask on, right? So that you can breathe, you protect self, you persevere self, you secure self, and then you can help others. So if the spirit is telling you to protect self, self is, as they just gave us the acronym, source, eternal, life, force. That is self. So you call in Cassiel, working with this spirit, with this energy, to go forward into the wrath of the Most High God, to attack, to protect you from whatever is coming in to harm you. It's either going to be them or it's going to be you. So what you going to do? That's what the spirit said. Thank you. Whew, let's get this makeshift. They got it right out the middle, right out the gut. So let's see what we got. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, for bringing these ingredients together. We thank you so much. This Crisco could be cold, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Woo! We have to get it out the can into the pan. The Alpha and the Omega come in, and they turn the heat up. We get to cooking. We get to cooking. We know a little bit of what? This is a heavy energy. I feel a lot of energy, a lot of currency. The message, look, it's serious for somebody. For you to have to invoke the wrath of the Most High God, Cassiel, to come in and to help you fight this battle. Spirit said what? To dominate. I can't fucking make it up. Beast mode, to subdue this shit. Whatever the fuck this Terry is coming into you, beloved, the Most High God said, call in your protection. That which can take control over that energy. Somebody is dominated and overtaken by the spirit, the entity of pride itself, call in your help. They said, Cassiel, come in and dominate, to subdue it, put you in beast mode. I'm talking about the wrath of the Most High God. When you know something coming in to take your life, your vitality, you gonna move into beast mode, are you not, weak? You gonna move into beast mode. You gonna move. Anything else in here, Spirit say yes. What's this one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Slow down. What do they got? What do they got? Replenishment, restoration. Pour back into who? What's that word? What's that word we broke down? Source, eternal life force, self. Did they not say that? And if it's in reverse, who's praying against your vitality? Who doesn't want you to see replenishment? Who doesn't want you to see restoration? What doesn't want you to recover? What wants to steal your ability to pour back into self? We don't make none of this up. Yeah, we're a sloppy reader because we're not a reader. It's not that. Protect it. What did we say? What did the Most High God say? Protection. Okay? This is not a game. It's not a game. It's a lot of different energies out here. Anybody could pick up a tarot deck. They can go to a class and figure out how to do spreads and how to read. What do the cards mean? It's never been that for us. It's never been that. Period. Period. These cards are a way for the spirit to speak. This is the Most High God. They can use whatever the fuck they want to. If they want to pick up, again, books, if they want to channel it, I could pick up a leaf and read that. I don't have to. Y'all been around channel messages. We don't need nothing to read. They tell us what the message is. We don't do none of this. This is their shit. Some people might be a little bit envious about your gifts. They don't understand it. And it's a lot of people that out here that will conjure up some shit to steal your fucking life force or just to take you the fuck up out of here, beloved. And they let me go on that. Thank you. Who the hell is this little dude? Taste of the Islands. I'm seeing vacation. Somebody going on a vacation. Maybe you meditating and calling in one. Maybe you should be. Maybe you're going to be living like this later. I don't know. Islands. I'm seeing this little gecko. Almost is giving me chameleon vibes. I'm seeing the words JoJo. JoJo could be significant for somebody. Yeah. Vacation. I do see this yellow hat and these sunglasses, though. Sunglasses is giving me watcher energy. Who's watching you? Kiwi lemonade. This shit is so great. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. You want something else in here? No? Anything else in here? No. Do you want to leave these? Yes. What would you like now, Spirit? This? We talked earlier today about some things that people consider the devil, like yoga. We don't understand why people think that yoga is the devil, but it's not. This is poses to support your sacral chakra. I do see intermediate, so somebody could be like in an intermediary phases in terms of exercising their magic, their gifts. Sacral chakra is always giving me kingdom space, is giving me the place where the divine lives. And now we got 2 on the sacral chakra, right? This mudra, this here, right? The power, energy, strength, yeah. Source, eternal life force, the power, energy, strength. Again, sacral chakra. It says Shakti Mudra is thought to direct awareness and energy to the pelvic area. It has a calming effect on the mind and the body. Practicing the Shakti Mudra helps balance the Svadhisthana and the Muladhara chakras. That was a mouthful. Somebody else came through and said that because there's no way we could have got that all out by ourselves. Root chakra. Pelvic area. That's below the pelvic area according to this, but it's definitely giving root chakra and sacral chakra energies. Being rooted, being grounded, being safe, being secure, knowing that you are protected. Security, protection. It says, I am in control of my life. I am able to take care of myself. I can't make this shit up. Look, first line. I am in control of my life and I am able to take care of myself. So who would not want you to be what? Replenished, restored, the ability to pour back into who? Yourself. Thank to the Most High God for bringing these ingredients together. I am in control of my life and I am able to take care of myself. I feel safe and secure, at peace, because I have everything that I need. I will go with the flow of life with confidence. I have so much to be grateful for. I am restored. I am replenished. I have the ability to pour back into self, to take care of self. Anything else in here? This one? This is essential oils for balancing the crown chakra. This shit is from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor, okay? From your root to the crown is what they just said. And these oils that they are recommending, frankincense, it's an essential oil that has a relaxing, balancing, and uplifting and meditative qualities. Did we not pull the Four of Swords? The Spirit told you to meditate, to call in your help into your protection, to deepen your gifts, to tap more fully into your magic, to harness it, right? To practice. Even the mudras that's here. This, right? So look at the hand position, practice. I don't know if maybe YouTube University, like hand mudras, and maybe practice while you're meditating, working with your protector spirits. Cassiel, they called out specifically. If you again are interested, Books of Solomon, the Wise King, is telling us that it helps you with your meditative qualities. It has a fresh, they don't want me to read all that. It says research suggests it may reduce anxiety, right? Anxiety. So if you have a sense of anxiety, it could be because somebody is sending negativity towards you to throw you off balance. It is against the words that I'm seeing like shockwaves against your aura. So your protective field, right? Your energetic field, your bubble is giving shockwaves. Okay. Anybody seen Nemo, Finding Nemo? I'm seeing an old girl where she was tapping up against the fish tank and all the fish was in there like this. And she was like, fishy, 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 right? So there's a protective glass between her and the fish that's within, but her tapping on the glass, they could feel that resonance and it was freaking them the fuck out. It was like, So if you're feeling something coming towards you, is giving that type of energy. Something to depress you or try to suppress you. Something to disrupt your emotional regulation. Your energy flow is what is given. And your energy flow is your energy in motion, right? It also has been shown to improve memory. Right, so memory recall is good. That's something that needs to be replenished or to be restored back onto you. And I'm getting restoration of your Akashic knowledge. Like through meditation, will you have, things restored? What you already know. Right, what has been suppressed through time. Life cycles, infinite energy, infinite awareness. Infinite intelligence being revealed. And I'm getting you having full memory recall. Like somebody may be able to remember all of their past lives, all of their past experiences, or just the energy, the intelligence of the infinite. Like they are able to come to you and reveal onto you the things that you already know, but you just don't remember that you know it. You're unaware of it. And so it's given like, I see this movie, it's like movies from Total Recall. It's given like, you may not realize like that your memory has either been not wiped, I'm not doing conspiracy theory, but through birth and incarnation, your memories are dormant, they're asleep, but you have the ability to awaken them so that you can recall what you already know. That limits you or prevents you from having to believe. Because when you believe something, that means you don't know it. There's a difference between belief and knowingness. And when you know something, belief no longer exists. You are certain, you are confident, you are sure, you are self-assured. So it's definitely a big thing with improving your memory or memory recall, and also it says spatial learning capabilities. So they're gonna learn you something new. They're gonna learn you some things. They're gonna learn you, I'm hearing what you already knew. Dominate these tears, subduing your enemies. Anybody that would send something towards you, they putting this in a challenge, because again, to some of these people, doing yoga is of the devil. Meditation is of the fucking devil. You know, calling on your ancestors to protect you is of the devil. So be careful about who you listen to. This book, Solomon talks about a lot of ways that you can call upon, take control of these fucking entities and put their ass to work for you. Like I said, we're not into every ritual. We don't cast every spell, but we call in the Most High God to protect us. We call in our protectors to do what it is that they need to do to protect that which is most important, and that is the source energy that lives within you, the source eternal life force that is within. Go the distance. You got a goal to accomplish. It's something that you're supposed to do. And these energies are the spirit is telling me to tell you this so that you can protect you. This one? Yeah. It's something that you need to do. A new beginning. Go all the way to the edge. Somebody is taking a foolish ass risk. But it's definitely, you need to go all the way. You need to go further. Somebody may need to let go of something, to believe, to really, that hit me in the sacral. I definitely felt that. But it's something about, it is a purpose for belief, because you have to believe and to get to the point of knowing this. So don't discount faith and belief, right? But they are steps towards knowing, because once you know, you don't need to believe. So take it how it resonates with a grain of salt. But the ultimate goal is to know, right? And it's something about the time, things changing, things moving, the direction that they're sending you. You're going to have to go all the way to the edge to release, to let go, to take the leap, to go the distance, to go all the way. Don't stop when you get to the edge. Cleaning it up is coming in. 21, that's the world card. I'm getting whatever you're going to do has an impact on the world itself, on Gaia. It could be the frequency of Gaia. It could be cleaning up something, which is maybe why you have so many spirits coming after you, having this assignment. Something that wants to stop you, to pull you down, to end your life force, to stifle it. Yeah, I told you you're supposed to clean up something. You're supposed to clean up something. You helping clean up this fucking mess is what it's giving. The chaos, the conflict, the bullshit, right? It's the tares and the wheat. And there is a difference. There is a difference. Can you see it? And these tares is out here portraying themselves to be wheat, and they making a whole big ass mess. They doing some shit. Spirit been saying this. It's time to go. It's time to move. Somebody, it's time for you to go. And I feel like there's a doorway that's being opened. That's the world card. Like the door is open for you to go. Opening up a portal. Thinking. The thinking man is coming through, or just the thinker in general. Again, it's giving me that memory recall. What do you know? I'm seeing kind of like a couple of the messages the Spirit has been channeling through us, to question, to think, right? To ponder. Why? To ask why. To use your logic, right? To think about it. If it doesn't add up to the other laws that support, if it is against the law in general, then you have to kind of ponder and wonder, why is it like that? Why is it turned backwards against the law? Why is it turned inside out? What is this all about is what I'm kind of getting. Yeah, here and now. Past and future. We spoke on this card earlier today, but it did not show up. We spoke on it in regards to this new book that we just received from the Wheat, Melissa. Right, we were seeing this cross, the past and the future. We do see the phoenix rising. We see the butterfly and transformation. I'm getting somebody is transforming. You are in the middle of a transformation. You are in the now, somewhere between the past and the future. But you can use the knowledge of the past. All of, hey, beloved week. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Beautiful messages. I just have to say thank you. I gotta stay focused. But it's definitely like using the past, that total recall, so that we can create a new future. And those of us that have this magic, the gift, all of us do really, right? Because it's the power of the mind, your thoughts, the way that you think about things in general, we can recreate reality. It's like anybody that's seen The Matrix 4, where Neo remembered Trinity. He knew that there was something different than what the reality that was being presented to him. He sensed that something was off. He knew, I don't know what the fuck they named her, Trixie or Tammy or some shit, but whatever the fuck it was, at the end of it, it was Trinity that needed to be awakened, that divine feminine energy. She helped Neo understand who he was through the rest of the series, roll with Neo. But nobody ever talked about her significance in particular until part 4. Neo needed to go back to get Trinity, that alpha, that feminine energy, because she was the one. She had the power, them two combined, to recreate the Matrix, to redesign the reality. And it's something about you coming into the understanding, the total recall of the past, so that you can create the future. But it's something going on with you in the here and now, in the present, and you need to be aware of it. It's something about getting going in energy that I'm getting, picking up speed. It's not just balancing the 2 of Pentacles, but it's something about that 3 of Pentacles. I don't know if it's calling in other energies to work with you. This one. They going back into this deck. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you so much for all the likes. I appreciate y'all. Do you want something here? This one? Come into alignment. Come into alignment. It's something about you being aligned. And I'm hearing calling your chakras by name. It's something about the name. Heart chakra is here. Affirmations for the heart chakra coming out. I love, accept, and forgive myself and others unconditionally. We read from the book of Solomon, somebody that needs to exercise that fucking demon, right? They're going to get their ass kicked. Cassiel is on the job. We already invoked it. We thank you so much, Cassiel, for going to do the job that the Alpha, the Omega has already. All right? We can't say they cut our throat off, anywho. But we love and we accept and we forgive myself and others unconditionally. I am open to giving and receiving love. My heart is open and I am listening to it. I feel compassion for all and I show kindness to others. So the ability to show your energy or enemy. I don't know, because they said energy. We was going to say the ability to show your enemy compassion. But it's something about energy. See, look, compassion. Look, you see how it say tears and wheat with the hug? It's like the ability to care for all. To be compassionate. To give love. It's very low. Like, they don't really want to really ring it and to ding it and to let it, have the eminence to ring out through the ether. It's always like somebody wants to dismiss it, to keep it small, to tamp it down. Yeah. Other resources. Somebody is trying to keep you from reaching your resources. Replenishment. Restoration. A lot is coming through, y'all. Crown chakra, Sahasrara. Third eye chakra, Ajna. Throat chakra, Vishuddha. I gotta say it's Huda. Heart chakra, Anahata. Solar plexus chakra, Manipura. Sacral chakra, Sattvahisthana. And the root chakra, Muladhara. They wanted us to say both. So it's something about you coming into alignment. Meditate. Come into alignment. I guess heart chakra, you don't want this up? You want me to put it back up? Yes. So somebody doesn't like your heart. Somebody doesn't want you to be compassionate. They don't want you to share compassionate energy. But I am going to use the root chakra card to prop up the heart. Like being secure enough to know that I can love. I feel safe and secure. I am at peace because I have everything that I need. I'm hearing the card, the deck, truly emotional. Let's tap into this energy. What are they feeling? Why are they sending all of this to you? This one, and get this one too. Ace of Cups. The one they pulled out off the shelf, Ace of Cups. Emotional readiness. Thank you so much, Lee. Illumination. See? Truth, discovery, awakening. And didn't we say emotional and spiritual awakening? That's what we were getting. Emotional readiness, but it was giving emotional spiritual awakening with the Ace of Cups. See, people could talk about coincidences all the time, but there's no such thing. Everything is synchronistic if you look at the signs, beloved, if you pay attention. Somebody is illuminated, and the Spirit wants you to go deeper through getting yourself into alignment, to practice, to really go into a space where you can have that recall, those energies that the energies I'm hearing will help you reveal back onto you what you already, and I'm hearing historically knew. It's like the history of knowledge. I'm hearing the body of knowledge, the book of knowledge. And we ate an apple today, and we were talking about the apples, like who is trying to steal the knowledge? Who is trying to keep you from knowing? Like, why would knowing be a bad thing? Even when you look at your belief systems and why do they teach you what they teach you, one of the sins from the beginning was the ability to know good from evil. Why would anything ever want you to not know the ability or not know good from evil, discern good from evil? How could you know you are disobeying and being disobedient if you don't have the knowledge of good and evil? It's immediately turned back against itself. So therefore you must think about it. You must question it. How could I know that I am disobedient if I yet to have the knowledge of good and evil? How do I know that I'm sinning if I have not been given the ability to remember what's good and what's evil? True colors. Somebody's true colors is going to be revealed. Either your true colors are being revealed or somebody else's. Somebody else's true colors are being revealed. This one. Yeah, I told you somebody praying. Faith, healing, meditation, and we spoke heavy about meditation already. That's the Four of Swords. They said the energy of frankincense to help deepen your meditation. We did say there's nothing wrong with having faith because faith and belief leads you down the journey to know. But you have to question. You have to question. If something doesn't make sense, if it doesn't mesh up to the laws of nature, biology, question it. There's something that needs to be closed. No closure, no contact, left on red. Somebody that you're not in contact with is praying against you. You may not have given somebody closure. You didn't. Some bad news is coming. A telephone call, bad news. I'm hearing emergency. Something that's being cleaned up. Thank you to the Spirit. Thank you to Cassiel for going forth before us to clean things up. Thank you. No strings attached. Strings being cut. Bad news. Strings being cut. I don't know if this is a nope. It is what they just said. Strings being cut. Love-hate relationship. They loved you and now they hate you. They said in that confession of sins that we read from the book of Solomon that they turned against that which what they prayed for. They turned against that which they adorned. So initially they loved you, they adored you, they prayed for you, but now it was turned back around into hate. They, I'm hearing despise. So much so that they would seek to end your life for your vitality. Not happy. Definitely not happy. Scorned. That's what it's giving. Anything else in here? No. Any other energy? Yes. That. Look, I told you no strings. What are the strings? This. Karmic ties. No strings. Thank you, Cassiel, for cutting the strings to this karmic tie. They already said no. Put this where? Right here. Look at it. All right. What is it? Turned your back. Turning your back. Yeah, fight. Bumping heads. You turned your back. They could be bumping heads with others. I'm hearing a spiritual battle. It is a spiritual battle. It's a clash in the spirit. You turned your back. It's something that you don't know. It's something that you don't hear. You don't hear it. You want that deck yet? No. That one? Let's get it. Something that you don't know. You turned your back. You didn't give it any closure. You sought out healthy choices, right? And right out of the deck, healthy choices. And once you turned your back, somebody stabbed you in the back. They're trying to stab. No, they did. I'm feeling a distinct pain in my back. My right shoulder blade. I don't know if it's called a scapula or whatever the fuck, but it's giving like somebody stabbed you in your back. Yeah, somebody you're definitely separated from. Definitely thinking about you. But they don't yearn for you. They yearn for your undoing, is what it's given. Have faith. Love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. In the future, you could be hesitant about love offers. Palm tree. Didn't we show y'all this on the bottom? Didn't we? They did. They did. They called it to us, and they told us to show you the palm tree. Look at that. Now that is wild. Thank you, Spirit. We're gonna take a sip. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. All right. I heard we'll drink to that. I'm seeing the initials PT. So for some reason, PT was standing out to me. Somebody like PB and J's. That's what I just heard. PB and J's. Stability, security, permanence, growth, and endurance. Hammer. Sabotage. I was going to say the rest of it, but they won't. Somebody is trying to sabotage something. Somebody is taking a hammer to something, or the spirit is going to bring the hammer down on this entity. And they're working on it. Somebody's doing something. I do see the word persistent, but I'm picking up working on it and sabotage. The spirit could be given, like Cassiel, that energy going forth to sabotage the plans of your tears. Whoever is coming against you, this demon, this energy that has, I don't know, they won't relent. They're not going to stop. Yeah, girl with the snake. Empath and narcissistic paradigm. So you were an empath and you were connected to a narcissist. And the narcissist, we know, is somebody that has an energy attachment. If that's not a person that's overcome with the spirit of pride, I don't know what is. The energy of pride on a narcissist? Oh, egocentric? What? Oh, you talking about somebody that will fucking love you in the beginning, that will adore you, that set your ass up. They will pray for an energy like you. An empath, somebody that could feel deeply. You talking about compassionate, look, this shit probably sent your ass through a whole fucking awakening and showed your own true colors for real. This person might have damn near sucked your look well run fucking dry. I'm hearing that song from Boyz II Men. Twin flame, can't make it up. Narcissistic empath paradigm. This could be somebody's fucking twin. Supposed to, yeah, y'all know it's light and dark. This is light and dark energies at work. Which one, beloved? This one? Thank you. This, the runner. You took the fuck off. You left them hanging. The runner. No closure, no contact. Left on red. Just fucking gone. Took the fuck off is what I'm getting. Runner in a codependent relationship. I don't know if you weren't listening to your ego. Look what they just did. They just pulled this over. What do we see? We see the sunglasses. Didn't we pick up the energy of sunglasses? Somebody watching, somebody stalking. We picked it up off the bottle. We said the little dude is sitting here with them damn sunglasses on. They just brought it out. Watching, looking, stalking. We also see gaslighting, perception, focusing outward in somebody that wears a mask. That's a fucking narcissist. Somebody that doesn't show their true feelings. You didn't see their fucking true colors. Thank you to the spirit. You didn't see their true colors, but it's been revealed. You know. And once you saw them damn true colors, I'm hearing you got gone. I'm hearing gone, girl. I'm hearing gone. And that bitch was crazy as the fuck. So we can't put it on no fucking gender. It's not. You take it how it resonates for you, beloved. Because gone, girl, that chick was dangerous as hell. When I say crazy, psychotic as the fuck. Y'all ever watch that movie? If y'all ain't never seen Gone Girl, look. Okay? Look, which one, beloved? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Look, healthy choices, and they came out of the box. That was the top card. They said that you started to make healthy choices for yourself, cleaning things up. Anything else? Because I felt this. Yes, this one. Boat. Look, receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, closure issues. They said no fucking closure. They said no closure. You just got the fuck up and left. So somebody could have issues with things not being closed. They could be trying to figure out how to close some shit, how to end some shit. I don't know. That's what it's giving. Butterfly. There's that transformation. Hey. Moving away from the past. A relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growing. Transformation. Maybe this Cupid arrow could be coming after you doing all of this work and healing. Somebody else that's watching you. Those sunglasses is relative to somebody else or multiple people. Healing heart. You healing yourself. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from a toxic ass relationship. Karmic. Anything else in here? They say yes. This one? All right, let's get it. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, and replaying events over and over in their head. That's what I'm getting. Somebody has some outdated thinking, and they're in their head. They're replaying some shit over and over and over again. And I'm hearing it's done drove them crazy. This fucking narcissist, if they attach to an empath like you, they're not going to just find your energy anywhere. And their pride and ego, them being overtaken by the demonic spirit of narcissism, or pride is fucking self, which we call narcissism in this day, is just the same old fucking demonic energy of pride. One of the original motherfucking, look, we ain't gonna get into it. The Phoenix. Didn't we talk about that card? Thank you to the spirit. It was something else you were showing us here. Let's get it. What is that? Engagement ring. Shit, somebody gonna fuck around and get married. This card, the Phoenix, came up. It showed up in the Empowerment deck earlier today. We pulled it. We noticed it on this right here, the Astro Matrix deck that we were using. The Phoenix, and here it is again. So thank you, Melissa. Your powerful work. She's in the comments. Melissa Divinity 1 is the author of this book. You can definitely find it on Amazon. Very powerful. The energy that I get off of this book is amazing. has been bringing us messages all day. Thank you so much, Melissa, for your beautiful work. Right? A new phase, rekindling, renewed, transformation, growth, a changed mind. Changed mind, the thinker. Changing your mind, changing your mindset, changing how you think about certain things. Answering the questions, getting the revelation from your knower, from the person. Receive renewal. Who doesn't want you replenished? Who doesn't want to see you restored? Who doesn't want to see you replenished? Who doesn't want to see you restored? Who doesn't want to see you making the healthy choices of pouring back into self, into pouring into you? Who doesn't want to see you do this? This narcissistic person, this fucking demon, this energy, this person that wants to steal your vitality to end your life, beloved, to the point they cannot fucking stand it. I don't know if they can't stand you or being wrong about you. One of the two. Either one, you fucking tear them up. Their pride and ego is eating their ass up alive. So therefore, they're trying to resolve the issue. And who is their fucking issue? Is you. It's a closure issue. It's an issue that they need to figure out how to close. Because you didn't do it. You left their ass on red. You took the fuck off and they don't know what to do with it. Let's get it. Thank you, Divine Beloved. I appreciate you so much. Ace of Cups to the Five of Wands. I can't make it up. Look at the clash. It's definitely conflict here. I see this one wand that's up in the upright. It's giving magic. And we were saying wielding some sort of magic. So this is something that's being fought out, and I do feeling magic being a component. It's giving light versus dark. Light magic versus dark, or negative versus positive. Temperance, angel. Patient, bringing balance, tight walking. I do feel temperance, angel. I feel the angels. I feel the angels of help, your protectors, like we said. Cassiel coming in. Not just Michael, the protector. I feel Cassiel. I feel the wrath of the Most High God coming through. Eight of Coins, working on your behalf. They're working. Acquiring expertise. Yeah, you've acquired the expertise of the wrath of the Most High God to come in and do some fucking work. Which one, beloved? This? Thank you. Look, the magician. I can't make that shit up. It's magic. It's magic. When I tell y'all, look, they said you need to conjure, to call in, to evoke the spirit of Cassiel, the wrath of the Most High God, to go fight this fucking demon. This demon, this person that's overtaken by this energy of pride that is coming against you to end your life vitality. You need to protect yourself. You need to call in that protection. Something to dominate over that fucking spirit. Something that's going to be in fucking beast mode. What? To subdue your terror weed? That's what you need. I told you they are conjuring and calling on shit to come after you, and you gotta fight fire with fire. You ain't gotta do a fuck shit thing. You can do what you want to do. You can disregard the warning, the message. But Spirit said, if you sitting here and listening and you under the sound of our voice and you can see how they pulling this message, it ain't about doing no fucking spread or being lined up and neat and all this shit. Life ain't neat. That shit is ordered fucking chaos. Okay? Life don't come out like that. The shit is not lined up. It ain't no motherfucking cross of truth and all this shit and this, that, and the other. No. This shit gets sloppy. And sometimes you get awakened by some really fucked up shit. You run into a fucking demon. You think they gonna play by the rules? Hell no, they not. You think they gonna just do some shit in a nice tidy little bow? No. No. King of Swords, you better know. And there's something about truth and balance, ethics over emotions. This person already knows that they on bullshit. They can confess their motherfucking sins to they self, beloved. They know. And they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. This energy of pride, they can't tell what they stick. They don't know what they like least about you. The fact that you're so fucking powerful, that you are magical, that you left and you left them and you gone and it ain't no fucking closure, the fact that they was wrong about you, their pride and ego is eating their ass up. 2 of coins is coming through. Set priorities. I don't know yet. They not giving me no clear. I do see the infinite energies of the Alpha and the Omega bringing energy from the celestial down to the earth. I do see that. It's a choice, and I'm also getting which energy are you going to work with. 10 of Wands, you fighting something heavy. This is something that's coming to subdue you, to suppress you, or you need to subdue it and apply a different type of fucking pressure to your energy, this entity that's coming through to take your life force, your vitality. Yeah, look, the Lovers, and it's in reverse. I can't make this shit up. And we didn't say that this is somebody's motherfucking twin right here, but it was not just that. Your twin was a motherfucking this. Empath, narcissistic paradigm. You could be the girl that's holding the fucking snake. Lovers in reverse. With this one, let's see what they give us. The World, I told you, it's something here. And they dropped that shit. It just floated right on out of our hands. 7 of coins. Investment on the bottom. Knight of coins, long money, replenishment, restoration of that which you put in. Pouring back into yourself. Your legacy. Ace of coins, money. It's a delay here, Hangman. Wheel of Fortune, your shit. Queen of Wands, your magic, your power, your confidence, your knowingness of who you are. Rooted, grounded. This is all energy, all bread, all currency. Damn. I feel so much after on these 3 cards. We're going to get that World card that's over there that just kind of floated behind there. But it's something like, I don't know if they're trying to close the door to your future. They don't want you to see the future. They don't want you to see another day. But it's something about investment, the fruits of your labor, patience to succeed. I was given, for some reason, I'm hearing long suffering. So you could have gone through a lot for a long time. And new abundance is here. And I'm getting you being able to pull energy from the celestial down to earth. You see how it's kind of like out of the celestial and it's coming down to earth? That's kind of what it's giving. You can see the print of the infinite in the background, the infinity loop. So you did sow a seed into some sort of new abundance, and you have patience to see it succeed. You will continue to invest, and you will see the fruits of your labor. Something is getting ready to crack open. I'm hearing the golden egg. I'm hearing the words the golden goose. You're fruitful. It's given like, I'm hearing Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. Let me get this World card. On the other side of the studio is our professional work area, and the World card flew all the way over there into the workspace. So something new in somebody's career could also be working for you. You could be going into another cycle, or another door in terms of career could be opening up. I'm hearing Hangman in reverse, no longer stuck. Fortune. Yeah, Queen of Wands, confident and ambitious. 8 of Cups. You're getting ready to go somewhere. You walked away for real, for real. 8 of Cups. But it's something about being handed a plate. You see how I don't know if it's tea. I see a stagnant routine. You could be in a place where, again, that delay, the Hangman, feeling stagnant, feeling stuck. Something is getting ready to open up. I feel like it's something here you want me to see. King of coins. Look, money. Secure abundance. And we talked about security. We talked about growth. Money. Strength. Your strength and perseverance. Unquestioned confidence. And you may have something that you feel like that may work against you. It's your heart. Somebody feels like their heart works against them. But it's not. You an empath. That's a part of your superpower. This right here, the one that they told us to stand up, your heart chakra. I love, accept, and forgive myself and others unconditionally. Your ability to hold on to your empathic heart. It is what's going to call in your replenishment, restoration. You see how it's written in green. You dominate, and it's given the green. It is beast mode, but it's a thing about holding compassion, even though you have to be in beast mode, even though the wrath of the Most High God is going forward. That's what we said in the beginning. We would not ever want to hear either nobody from our past, it wouldn't matter who they were. I would not want to hear them suffering some sort of calamity. My heart is not built like that. It's just not. Two of Cups. Somebody that you are connected to, that you are pouring into. Needed self-reflection. A prideful individual does not self-reflect. They do not self-evaluate. They don't. If they look at anything, it's how they can further dominate. Yeah, strength, prideful, pride. But you do have the ability, the power, the strength to overpower or dominate against this individual that you are connected to. Yeah, Six of Wands, I can't make it up. The courage, the ability to win, to dominate over whatever the fuck this is that's coming after you. I do see again this paradigm. They gave us Cancer, they gave us Scorpio. And the Cancer is indicative of somebody that has a lot of spiritual gifts. The water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, tend to be very intuitive, very psychic. Cancers are known for their emotion, for their heart, right? They have a hard shell, but they're very soft, jelly in the inside, right? It's something about the heart, about the empathy that you have, the compassion that you have, and somebody is trying to end Scorpio death coming against you in that way to take your life force, your vitality. Hangman, there's a delay, but I'm getting it in reverse. They said it's over with, and somebody is going to no, they don't even want me. They said it's letting go. You're being released from something. Cassiel is going forth to clear this karmic tie and release you. Yeah, the Chariot, so you can move, to release you. And look at the tree, the apples, the fruit, the knowledge that we were getting. Persevering willpower. We see the Knight of Cups, we see the Eight of Cups, and I'm getting the Five of Swords. Mental games. How did this card get bent? Did we just do that? Did we lean on it? I don't know. I do see the moon just showed up. Moon, Pisces, Cancer. Intuitive, very intuitive. I'm seeing lunar. Knight of Swords, unstoppable force. That's your spirit team. Nine of Swords. They are going to look. Reliving past trauma is here, and we got the Death card coming through. They are getting ready to end something for somebody. Four of Coins. Hold on, or whatever is trying to hold on to you, trying to bind you, trying to stop you. Somebody that you made home with. Four of Wands. Somebody that you thought you were going to be together. Holding on tight, self-doubt, and grateful togetherness. The Fool. New beginning, fearless beginning. For somebody, you could run into a person who wants to hold on to you. They may want to kind of lock you up as given in love for days. A home, I'm hearing Maxwell. That could be at the end with this Cupid's arrow. That's after all of this has been cleaned up. But you may be in your head, or you may even pull back your energy, like trying to hold on to your energy and not get into anything else. Yeah, Nine of Coins. You may just want to do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you have been replenished, once you have been restored, you are really pouring into yourself. You may not be thinking about being in another connection. See, reliving that trauma. You may not be over it. You've gone through something very traumatic. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, see people wearing a mask. That's what's down here. See, the spirit picks the cards for a certain reason. It's something, yeah, it's sloppy. We don't care, right? You know what I'm saying? Life is sloppy, but it's something about how they choose what they choose so that they can show you. Each one of these decks have a different visual. And they bring the message together how they bring it for a certain reason. You want something else? This one? This? Yes. Justice. Lord have mercy. Whew, I hear some slow singing. Lord, Lord, Lord. What I just heard. Judgment. Fair judgment. Justice. I'm hearing, what is that part on John Wick with Lawrence Fishburne? When you cut a king, you better cut him to the quick. It's something about when Cassiel goes out and fights this battle, they will not leave this person standing. They will not. They're not going to give them another opportunity to turn around and bite you. They will not. This going out, the wrath of the Most High God is going to put somebody down. They're going to put them down. Because if they don't put them down, that snake is going to come back around. You got to smash the head. You got to take it out. You have to unalive it. I cannot say what they're telling me. They got to kill it. That's what they said. 3 of coins, 3 energies. Dio can't make it up. What the fuck is he holding? What is he holding? Look at this fucking axe. Didn't they literally just channeled through us. When you cut a king, you better cut him to the quick. Because if you don't, 3 of coins. They gave us Cassiel, Cassiel. It could even be spelled with a Z, Cassiel. Ooh, the sun, the power of the sun coming through. And I'm getting illumination, enlightenment, and other people are going to see something too. Exposure. Page of Cups is here. Ooh. Ah, man. It's coming through. And y'all know we not even a big theologist person. We study theology. We are not religious, but I'm hearing some old stuff. I'm hearing again Cassiel, the wrath of the Most High God. I'm getting the son, and I heard firstborn son. If this person has a Page of Cups, this could be Cupid's arrow, because we do have the Cupid's arrow that's here. Like somebody could be crushing on you. That could be a thing, like new exciting adventures, you know, having faith, a new zeal for life, new lust for life, new love in the future. All of that could be coming through. But somebody, they got to be careful of what they do. Ace of Cups. This, look, 10 of Cups. This could hit somebody's family. I'm feeling 10 of Cups. I'm getting the Hermit. I'm getting 10 of Cups is your spirit team. They're giving me a lot of spiritual presence around you, a lot of protection around you. Hermit, you being by yourself, going through the awakening, soul searching, you know, and it's something about the protection, like you being surrounded. There's the 8 of Cups again. Coming through. 9 of Cups, that's 18 cups, that's the moon. You don't know how much spiritual protection you have, and it's definitely giving me genie in the bottle. The Star, you don't know how much spiritual protection you have. Look, they don't know. Damn. They just gave me 3 swords. They were given 3 chances. I'm hearing 3 knocks. It's something, they finna be knocking on heaven's door. It's something about, 8 of Wands. This shit is coming in quick. They finna get hit with something. And the energy around this is picking up. Judgment, I'm telling you, they finna get hit with this shit quick. Hard. fast. They fucked with the wrong one. High Priestess. Ace of Wands. You got the gift. You got the magic. I'm hearing India Arie though. You got that magic. And when you call, look what's behind the fucking High Priestess, y'all. It's the fucking devil. It's the devil behind the High Priestess. Behind that devil, it's the fucking Ten of Swords. And then they tell me they see a 1, 2, 3. 3 swords. Did they not say that? Where is it? Right here. 3 swords. What's underneath that? The Fool. 5 of coins. Hard misfortune. Look, that's trying to take you out, and it caused a lot of heartache and grief. This person, they did it 3 times. I don't know what they did specifically 3 times. If you gave them 3 different chances, they was given 3 chances, and each time they got a chance, they fucking stabbed you again or some shit. Betrayal, 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 deep anguish, deep anguish. Look at it's like calling out, crying out. When you cried out like this about this fucking devil that tried to take you the fuck out, beloved, High Priestess, you didn't even know. You might not even know what was coming, who you could call upon, what heard you. You talking about like the spirit when you don't even have words for the hurt and pain that you have endured, when you are speechless. I'm hearing Beyonce now, you got me speechless, but it's not in that kind of way, not that intimate. It could have gone from intimate and then now it's fucking something totally different. And I never noticed that this woman's on this judgment card on her necklace, that shit say karma. Check that out. Karma. Karma. Somebody finna get they shit. Ooh, beloved. That purple on this side give me intuition. It's giving High Priestess. They didn't know. But look at the other side. That fucking fire. 1 blue eye, 1 red eye. Oh, they called out a whole different side. They called out some other shit. They did. And maybe that's again where we saw them damn true colors come out. See, they may have only saw one side of you. When they was pulling on your energy, on your emotions with that narcissistic bullshit, that love bombing shit and all of that, right? But when you had to go through the switch, oh, they pulled out a whole different chick, person, dude, whatever, take it how it resonate. They did not know. Shit, 4 of Wands, now they do. Now they do. They did not know. They never could have imagined this shit, 7 of Cups, that you had so much spiritual protection. Look, again, look at the apple. It's something about the ability to know, to discern good from evil. Now you do. Now you do. 5 of Swords after going through this fucking battle. Well, who? This King of Cups. Because that's what the fuck they wrote down. They wrote that on the pad. Right here. When we started, they wrote King of Cups. And they said this person had the spirit of pride, overtaken by an energy of pride. This person. And they could have gotten with you for your money. Queen of Coins. Or for your energy, your currency. We do see Knight of Cups. That's love bombing fucking energy. Maybe they wanted to be the king of your energy. The king of your coins is what is given. And they practice magic. King of Wands. You just didn't know it. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That's the newfound clarity. That's behind the fucking clash. 3 of Cups is coming through. 9 of Wands. I don't know if this is other people. If this is... Oh, it's the other little lonely spirits they working with. That's what Spirit said. Yeah, because they definitely was giving me some nasty ass shit. 4 of Wands. It could be people in their home. Or you gonna get your wish fulfillment, wish granted. 10 of Cups, all of it, complete. 4 of Coins, holding on to your energy. Somebody could be holding on to something that has something to do, again, with home, stability, and security. Okay, this is the last one. We're going to get how many? 1. 10 of Pentacles. Can't make it up. Home, security, stability. They wanted to be, and here she is, Queen of Pentacles. Here she is. Didn't we say they wanted to be the king of your coins? That's what we said. They wanted to come up on your energy, your currency. Queen of Pentacles. That's her. They wanted to be the king of your shit. That's their downfall. Prideful, gluttonous. And when they read from the book of Solomon, anybody that was here in the beginning, when we read their sins, right? Because you never know. This person, emergency. They could be, when you get down to that point, when you, that life, that your spirit, you get to talking to the Most High God, you get to confessing shit is what I heard. Cassiel coming through bringing a wrath for the Most High God on this person. They gonna get to confessing shit, and they gonna get to confessing how they were made steward over this, and they denied the needy, they denied the poor, they went against the person that they prayed for, they went against the person that they so-called adorned, that love bombing shit in the beginning. It turned into this. Why? Because if you are the person with the energy, you are the one with the vitality. Their pride and their ego wanted to subdue you. They wanted to be the king of your coins, of your energy. Fuck that. You would not allow it. You left their ass hanging. Now they pride got their ass fucked up. They don't know what they can't stand the most. The fact that they was wrong about you, or the fact that you got ghosts. They mismanaged it. If y'all didn't hear what the Spirit was bringing on their sins that they are confessing as their life comes to a fucking end, go back and rewind it, because they spoke on this exactly. How they mismanaged everybody that was up underneath their protection, up underneath their wing, how they were gluttonous and greedy, how they did not give charity, how they did not give to the poor, they did not give to the needy, they did not give to the thirsty or to the hungry. They mismanaged everything. They were prideful and egocentric. And because they could not have that which they prayed for, which would not allow themselves to be dominated, to be subjugated, to be hurt or to be harmed, or to have their peace disturbed, you left, you got gone, you took the fuck off. And when you took off, you hurt their pride and ego so much that they would rather take you out than deal with the ramifications of being wrong. If that ain't egocentric, I don't know what the fuck he is. I don't know what is. A person that would rather unalive you than deal with the fact that they were just fucking wrong? That's bullshit. I told you, they'd rather hold on to everything. Greedy. Selfish. They gonna get it. The power of the sun is coming through again. And it's giving a delight in being like this. They fucking delight in it. But even when you go through your illumination and your awakening, hermit, soul searching, you found the light within. You are being awakened to all of your past information, all these spirits of the old, the spirits of the past, even the sins of the past, these spirits, these entities. This person is afflicted with something, baby. Look, the future for them, look, nothing but chaos and conflict. This is what was coming, or maybe that's all you could see. But the spirit is finna bust you through. They finna carry you forward, This is an unstoppable force. I don't know if it's just giving woe to them in the future. We said we was done. Look at these motherfucking warriors. You got some battlers on you. Look, not only are you in a battle, but maybe it's like you've been fighting this shit for a minute. You could be getting tired. You could be getting weary, and you need to call in help and some support. And when you call in, they coming. They coming to help you fight this battle. They're coming in. They are coming in riding on a chariot is given to bring you support. What you need is giving a wand, is bringing something. It's like coming in with the Ace of Wands. It's something that you need. Look, all these spirits is coming in to help you. 10 spirits. I don't know what the fuck this is. Somebody may need to make a decision, or you may need to choose to call them in to invoke them. I'm getting choose. Yeah, Emperor. Emperor is here. Omega energy is here. And not just this fucked up ass person that you were dealing with. I'm getting Omega is coming in. They're sending your help. The wrath of the Most High God. The Omega is coming in to cut you loose. To cut it to the quick. They said you better, they going to chop the fucking head off and then smash it. There will be no return for this spirit. There will be no, that was trying to steal your vitality. To steal your life force energy. They said no, 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 cannot go. It's a seed here. It's a focus here. It's a study here. Huh. I'm getting somebody tried to sacrifice you. For some reason, I'm getting sacrificed. Damn. Okay, so again, it's giving me some shit. You know, y'all think back to theology. It was either sacrifice their child, and then the Most High God said, no, don't sacrifice the child. Look over there, there's a ram. I do see a goat, right? But it's something about it's either the child or the goat. And I feel like I'm hearing the Most High God is going to spare the goat. And I don't want to say that. I don't like saying it. When I tell you it make my spirit feel a kind of way, but I have to be obedient and say what they told me to say. And I don't call these words or speak them lightly. I don't. But when you play in magic, you don't know what is going to be taken from you. You just don't. When you play in magic, you don't know what's going to be taken from you. The Most High God comes in and it will collect with interest. And for somebody, I'm getting that firstborn shit. So take it how it resonates. I told you they collect with interest. They collect with interest. They're going to come for who they came for, and they may take one more. And that's wow. I could cry for them. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. When the Most High God comes to reconcile, when they come to balance and to settle the debt, they collect with interest, beloved. They collect with interest. Everything is magnified. It's always magnified. It never comes out the way that you sent it. When you do this and people do this shit, look, the Most High God said they are collecting the one who did it with interest. It's going to be them plus one more. They did it to themselves. They bound themselves with this outdated thinking, the refusal to let go, the refusal to repent, the doubling down, the tripling down upon it. They should have walked away from it. 8 of Cups. They should have walked away. If you walked away, they were trying to bind you to make you stay. Even if you broke out and you walked away, they stabbed you in your back once you left. And they just couldn't stop. They just wouldn't fucking stop. They just wouldn't stop. Just making things hard for no reason. People, when you needed something, they left you out. They denied you. They would rather see you starve to death. They would rather see you thirst. They would rather see you out and struggle when they held everything. They had the power to do something, but they withheld it. They kept it. And they caused nothing but chaos and strife. And when you, even through that, you kept going and you kept persevering, and they still wanted to keep coming after you and conjuring some shit because they're overcome with the spirit of pride, the demon, the entity of pride, beloved. Spirits say they still trying to take your life force. They're still trying to take your vitality. So conjure and call in, invoke the spirit of Cassiel, the wrath of the Most High God, to go after this person, to cut the head off the snake and to smash it. But what you may not know is that Cassiel is going to clutch one plus another one. 3 of Cups. It's not just going to be them. It's not going to be just them. It's not. This one. Damn, 5 of Pentacles, a loss. And it's coming in quick. 8 of Wands. It's a loss. And it's coming in fast. They said that with the 8 of Wands is already down here. I don't know where they put it at in this hot ass mess of what we got going on over here. So that's that. Yeah, 2 of Cups. This is whoever the fuck you were connected to. It's 2 energies that's going to be gone, but it's somebody that you were connected to. A narcissistic, empathic paradigm. A karmic twin flame. gone wrong, denied you, somebody that prayed for you, somebody that pretended as if they adorned you. They were exchanging something with you. You were giving them love and they were giving you pride and ego. And when you needed, they withheld. Look, Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing you, the power of the divine within, you managing this energy, the alpha and the omega, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Divine masculine did come up first, the omega, the emperor energy. You see how they're focused on one particular pentacle? It's given like they're focused on the omega, Father God. It's almost like, Father God, help me, you know. And you're focusing on that energy. Maybe even calling and asking them to return to restore. Both of these? Yes. Okay. Look, victory. King of Wands. Over this conjurer. You will have victory over this person. You will be victorious. Anything else? They said no, that's it. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of We Tarot show. Beloved, I appreciate you for sticking it through. I know it started different. It's difficult to always follow how they bring the ingredients together, but if you stay connected, if you stay tuned in, you will see how they bring together the ingredients to make the meal, beloved, so that you can be edified and spiritually strengthened to face what you are up against. Never be dismayed or just discontented or disillusioned that we are always in a spiritual battle, beloved. The spirit comes first. And it's a lot of conjurers that are out here that you may not even understand. It's given persevering with the Knight of Pentacles, and it's given from the dawn of time. Like, seriously. This could be somebody that you were created with, like at the dawn of humanity. Like, we kind of talked about that from very early, right? The runner. So we talked earlier about, like, kind of like the Adam and Eve story, like, and deconstructing it, right? The fact that Adam was made. The Most High God did not make Adam by itself. The first man and first woman were created together. So, like the Lover's card, right? And there was one, they say that the feminine energy left their mate to pursue what it is that they needed to pursue. And there was a whole thing about them being demonized because they would not be subdued or subjugated. How that happened, I'm not entirely sure because we just don't have all of the information, but that's the vibe that we're getting. This is kind of like that energy. See, no closure. You left. No closure. And maybe that's why the Most High turned around, as they say, that, you know, that masculine should not be alone. Like, they needed someone to be with them. And so they had another one that was created. I don't know how that works. It's a whole bunch of bullshit mixed in with truth, with mythology, and, you know, stories that were passed down over hundreds of years. I have no idea. But that's kind of like what I'm picking up. You and this person is giving twin flames, is giving twin souls or something like that. You're the other side of you, the light and the dark. And it's something about this person that I feel you have been connected to them again since the inception of your soul, your lights coming, birthing forth together at the same time. I feel like you've met this person life cycle or life cycle time over time over time. And maybe they have been given an opportunity to do the right thing. Maybe they prayed for their other half, their balancing. And when they got it and you came into them or they ran across you or some shit like that, then instead of them doing the right thing and coming to balance, they stabbed you in the back. They held back. Yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous right now. Yeah, it's something with that energy. But I do know for some reason, it's giving me energy or nervousness over this Page of Cups. So if you have been assigned a new caretaker or another person that's supposed to come in, they're giving me this wisdom deck, this one. Yeah, blessed. Like, you're going to be blessed with another person, another love, another relationship. Too blessed to be stressed. So it's definitely something about calming down your nervous energy. I am seeing that frankincense again, like meditation to really deepen it and calm your system. I see your central nervous system. It does feel very nervous and very chaotic. It's like being traumatized from this situation. Yeah, reliving the past trauma. Whatever this person did to you, they made you get gone. And that spirit or the energy of what they did still is with you. It feels like it's still present. Yeah, I'm feeling like their essence. You know, when you're in close relationship, a lot of people are not using sexual protection, so you take on a person's essence, and their essence, that spirit is still with you. I don't know if it's just a spiritual detox, a cleansing, or it's not just cleansing, because of course, you know, you go through the act of cleansing being a female, like it happens, but it is something about taking on their essence and their spirit through the act of like tantric journey is what it's given. Yeah, this is definitely you being separated from your twin. That's what this is. And it was definitely very karmic. And I feel like you're trying to make the healthy choices and to heal your heart and to rise from the ashes, to move into a new flame, to transform, to grow. Your mindset has definitely changed. You are moving towards becoming new or being renewed. But this is something very, very hard for you to overcome. It's getting not just spiritually, but it's like in your central nervous system. Like your body remembers the trauma. It remembers the trauma. It knows from being with this narcissist. Being charmed. The memory of being charmed. You know, you have your boundaries, I'm getting that. But maybe it's like, you know, on the upside, like where you are suspicious because of the trauma of everybody. Like it's given, you've been through too many tragedies and traumas where now you feel like, or you see things through the lens of trauma and tragedy, where you're very skeptical about the people that are coming into you. Yeah, you could be replaying the events that happened to you over and over in your head. I do feel like Castiel is coming in to cut these strings. They said no strings will be hooked on you, and then the karmic ties came out, so they are cutting the strings of this karmic tie. I don't know who's going through just the illumination. It's not just you. I don't feel like it's just you. I feel like it's others around you. It could be... I'm hearing people that are related to that karmic. They're going to see. They're going to have the illumination. Something is going to be exposed. Some sort of theft. It could be the person that's trying to steal and rob your timing, your vitality. Look, bad news. Somebody's going to get some information and it's not going to be good. I told you, the Most High God is going out to collect. It's either you praying and meditating, yes, you need to do that, but it's also going to be the result of their prayers and the works of their hands, their own deeds. You saw this person's true colors, that narcissistic mask slipped, and you got the fuck on, beloved. That's what I'm getting, the runner. They said you took off, and you left them hanging, no closure, no contact. And even left on red. You not taking no messages, no none of that shit. You like, fuck that. And I'm getting left on red. Not just red like you didn't read or you read their motherfucking messages. Because if you see how they spelled it, they spelled the color red. Not R-E-D like red. Read red. No. They said red like flame, like ego, like anger. You left this person on red, blazing. And they can't... And it's like, it's giving me the energy of they don't know what they can't stand the most. It's giving they so fucking angry they can barely even talk. It's getting spit. It's giving wrath. It's giving ravenous. It's giving dangerous. This person is dangerous. And I'm giving, you know, and you may have, yeah. The Spirit said, for you to call in your protection. Call in Castiel so that they can dominate this demon. They can subdue it. They can subdue this tear, beloved. They can be in beast mode. Because, see, your heart may not be built like that. I do feel like you are a fighter. You know how to fight. But you may not be geared to cut it to the quick. You may have compassion. You may have empathy. And you may want to, I'm just gonna maim you. I'm just gonna make sure you can't get up and run after me. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said no. In this, they have to be put, they said they're gonna be done, yo. Done. 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 Therefore, you will be replenished, restored, and you can pour back into yourself. Because pouring back into eternal life force, first law of nature is to protect yourself, self-preservation. Okay? That's what they said. And you may not have the heart for it, the heart to do it. But they do. Because they know what you need, even if you don't, They know what you need, even if you don't. The Most High God speaks. God speaks. They said they know what you need, even if you don't. If you feel lost, you are never lost. You are with yourself always, and no more crying. No more anguish. No more crying in reverse. So wipe your tears, is what they said. You're not lost. All who wander are not lost. You want something else? This? Yes. What is it? Live out loud. Live out loud. They want you to have the ability to live out loud. See, Capricorn. Capricorn is indicative of that devil energy. Not saying that all Capricorns are inherently devilish or no shit like that, but it is represented by that devil energy. And it is about breaking the chains from that toxicity to allow yourself to be free. Capricorn could be significant, so take that as it resonates. Palm tree, stability, security, receiving what you need, moving on, and closing these issues. Sunglasses, and somebody is watching you. This could be another person that's watching you. Again, the name JoJo keeps coming through. We saw that on this bottle, right? And with the sunglasses, that's what I'm picking up. So I don't know what that is, but that's what's coming through. Which one? A boat. Receiving what you need. Move on. Close your issues. I don't know. Moving towards peace. Moving towards the stability that you need. And somebody watching, looking, stalking. I don't know, y'all. It's something definitely heavy on this shoulder. It's almost like tension. Never-ending story. I'm hearing the words, how do they do that? So I don't know if it is somebody in the wheat field like that watches that maybe like, how do they do that? Like, how does the spirit do that? How do they do that? They may not necessarily understand that it's not us that does anything. We don't do any of it. It's the Most High God that does all things, beloved. You know, we're just a conduit. We're just a vessel. Emperor is coming through. It's a masculine energy. So I don't know. Six of Cups. This is a masculine energy from the past that is feeling a certain kind of way. Page of Cups. Yeah. Long time. Long standing. There's a connection here with the lovers. But somebody is tied up. Eight of Swords. They can't get away. But they want to get away. They want to walk away. I'm hearing Tupac. Tell me, can you get away? Can you take me from here? Baby, can you get away? I'm hearing that. Y'all remember that song from Tupac back in the day? Look, Six of Pentacles, but they held up. They can't get away. They tied down to something. They can't get away. Somebody want to give something. Six is giving like they want to give something. Can you take me from here? Oh, you single. Shit, but somebody is in a day. They ain't gonna want to. You ain't being no damn body's third motherfucking party. No third energy. Three of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. You not doing nothing. I don't know what you're gonna do, week, but I don't feel that. I feel your integrity, your morality. You got morals and values and shit, and you ain't finna be nobody's motherfucking third party. You know, goddamn third wheel. The fuck? Hell no. Yeah, this person been liking you or digging you or thinking about you for a long time. They don't know if they want to invest some shit in you or what, but this shit could be from a long time ago. Shit. Yeah, World card, close the door. That's a whole cycle. Spirit said, duh, over with. Absolutely not. 21 break it down to 3. You ain't be in no third parties. Even if you did do third party shit, side chick shit back in the day because you didn't give a fuck, you are not the same. You are not the same. That's what I'm getting. Absolutely not. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. I told you somebody want to bring you in a love offer though. Knight of Cups though. Somebody see justice. You know, again, it's something with your morality. You know how to control your energy, or you may need to tell them to control their energy, or just hold on to what the fuck they got. They better think about their decisions. So if anybody is trying to change some shit in their fucking life to come back towards you, we on some old shit, the spirit is telling them to rethink that. They might need to think about what the fuck they're trying to do and why before they try to get into something new. Yeah, they not happy. Somebody from your past that watches you, they're not happy. Yeah, and they stuck in a fucking cycle. Right? They're stuck in a cycle and they can't get out of it. Yeah, you out here living in the moment. Don't that shit look like vacation? It's the same type of vibe. There's something in here you want. Which one, beloved? This? Okay. I told you. You want something else? No. I told you. Ain't that, look at this shit. You are living, hey. See, it's something about the 90s. I don't know, because Tupac back in the day is giving, like, can you take me from here, or can you get away type of energy. That's vacation. Can you get away? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody might be watching you. They might want to sneak off and take a vacation or do some shit. And before you know it, you fuck around and caught up in a goddamn Three of Pentacles is what it's giving. Like, they want you to be the third energy. And you like, no. No, don't allow somebody to manipulate you or try to mastermind some shit. Somebody trying to make some fucking plans. Two of Wands, right? They playing mind games. Five of Swords. They up there dreaming. Can you get away? They are conflicted. It ain't shit but drama. They in a situation that they are not happy in. They ain't happy with who? This Empress energy with wifey. Right? And I don't know if she's conflicted by fucking pride and ego too, beloved. I don't know. But what the fuck it is, they may need some pray for some strength, or they need to do something because they need to make a decision. Spirit said they might need to toughen up to have some strength to endure what the fuck they got themselves into. Instead of coming in and try to give a love offer to you on some bullshit. That cycle is closed. Absolutely not. You over here doing your damn thing, living single. And they are not happy. Talking about, can you get away? Fuck that shit. Hell no. Absolutely not. Mirroring is here. They could be with somebody that they mirroring, right? They may come in trying to mirror you back to yourself. I do feel that with that narcissistic individual that they will mirror your heart back to you. And that could be a part of the trauma that you are still plagued with. It's like fake busy mirroring you. They could be trying to act like they're just as busy as you, right? They could be faking the funk, that they were just as successful, that they were just as energetic, full of currency, energy, you know, the ability to magnetize and call in their abundance, but they were faking. They may not even be busy, right? You know, you could be just finding things to fucking keep yourself busy, like going on vacations and spoiling and pampering yourself, making healthy choices, getting into your meditation, your not religious, somebody could be religious, but you could really be tapping into your spirituality and bigging yourself up, growing yourself up, or whatever the inkling, the creations that are coming up within you. You may be speaking, you could be calling, declaring, I don't know, proclaiming, professing, you know, something, those things, and you are eating. And look, family is coming through. So I don't know if this is new family, if there's, I'm hearing, can you get away again? Somebody got a family and they got a kid. They do. But it's something about, I don't know why I'm getting family with you. Either somebody is envisioning it, they want it, they dream about it, maybe ponder what would it have been like or something like that. I don't know. Somebody could have, even again with the mirroring, your narcissistic person, it could have gotten you by mirroring and projecting your emotions around family back towards you. Yeah, but somebody was toxic. Drinking. I don't know what they drinking on. I am hearing the Kool-Aid that do say. Maybe it was during a toxic season in your life or something like that. No strings. What's this? Twin flame. Yeah, I do feel your twin. I do feel your twin. Yeah, okay, so thank you, Spirit. This is the mirroring and the projecting of your twin back towards you, which could be sticking with you. You know what I mean? Like, again, that trauma that replays over in your mind where you may not trust people in general because this person reflected and mirrored your emotions for family. But this person did have a toxic lifestyle. They were on the dark side. It's giving Emperor Palpatine type of shit. Like, this person was dark as fuck. And it's given they were sipping on a Douce. Not necessarily alcoholic beverages, but somebody's person could have had a drinking problem. But it's definitely given like doing what other people say or what that demon of pride said. They did that. And they fucked it up. Now you're being cut loose, no strings attached. Yeah, and this person is in a fucking firestorm. Yeah, I told you being cut free. You have. And even when you moved on, and you let this person go, you left their ass on red, R-E-D, they started bumping heads. It could be because you guys were bumping heads, but they started bumping heads with other people. It could be other people in their circle. We did pick up other energies. So they could definitely even be fake busy to those people. Like they could be pretending like they got so much shit going on, but they maybe don't have shit going on. And whatever the fuck they do got going on is not what they're telling other people. It's not real. Do you want to see something in here? Yes, beloved. This. Yeah, karmic lesson. They damn sure getting a karmic lesson, and you got one too. And what this was, it definitely awakened you. It awakened you. The phoenix has risen. That's what it's given. Truly emotional. The phoenix has risen. They're telling me to read the message on the back of Beloved's book again. Right here. So again, if you guys didn't see it, you can pick up this read off of Amazon. Right? See? A memoir of faith and resilience, but it's something about this message that she put on the back that really stood out. It says, your past does not define you. Your anointing does. My testimony from abandonment to anointing. Your twin abandoned you. They left you out. They did not clothe you. They did not protect you. They did not feed you. They did not give you drink when you were thirsty. You got done wrong. Is what it's given. It's almost given like orphaned by a person that was supposed to cover you. And therefore, if you are still holding on to that energy, Spirit said your past does not define you. Your anointing does. And it is your testimony from that abandonment that helps you realize your anointing. It helps you realize your passion. It helps you realize your purpose. See, it sent you into the hermit to discover, to do the soul searching. It helps you realize who you were, your anointing, and you wouldn't have gone through it if you had not been abandoned by this person. If they did not send you through it, you never would have gotten to that point. Queen of Pentacles, I can't make it up. I could never make it up. You would have never gotten there if it wasn't for them. So give them the thanks, the compassion, the forgiveness. I forgive myself and I forgive them too. Twin flame journey. The one that awakened you to your real you. Thank you, Miss Hillary. Thank you guys so much. Such a powerful book, right? So many messages that have come through. Wow, yes. What's that? 9 of Cups. You are spiritually protected, right? I do see that, but I feel somebody was very selfish, right? They were very selfish and they held back from you, but it's something about you being protected that's here. I do see a happy accident, 3 of Cups. And look, 10 of Swords, that's that betrayal. Beloved just said that betrayal, the 10 Swords doing the worst. And it's not just them, it's their community. It's going to be 2 people that they take from this group, and it's going to be 1 left standing. 2 people are going to go, and 1 is going to be left standing. I don't know what it is with their heart because they have this white dress, so it's something in this person that the spirit is going to allow them to stay. Maybe they have the capacity for change. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. I can't call it. And I can't say anything that they're not telling me to say. But I'm getting two of these people out of this group is going away. An accident. Message. Thank y'all so much again. I love you. I do. Be kind to one another. Do unto others if you would have them do unto you. That's that King of Cups. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you wouldn't want somebody to do you like that, then don't do that to other people. Because what you do unto them, you've already done unto yourself. In the words of Seeley, everything you done to me, already done to you. And what you done to me is already done to you. Cycles. Y'all been through this shit so many fucking times. Damn. The spirits say for you to stay flexible. Stay flexible. This one. Yeah, peace. See, hold peace in your heart. Somebody needs to be brought to peace. The spirit is getting ready to bring you to a place of peace. This one. This one. This. Thank you. Why? Why is all of this happening? So that you can come to a place of peace. Peace, be still. It just, everything around me just felt like it just got eerily quiet. It's almost like just mute. Why? Got to go. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susan, thank you so much for tapping in. Lee, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Miss Melissa, Divinity One, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Your work is powerful, and the energy that I received off of it has been phenomenal. Susan, thank you. I don't know if I said Miss Hillary, but thank you so much. So great to see you. I appreciate you guys so much for being so active in the comments. You guys have just done an amazing thing. Barbara, your name stuck out to me today. Barbara, because I was looking at a magnet on a refrigerator from Barbados, and it does have palm trees, it does have vacation, but they showed me Barb and then the B-A, and I kept hearing them say Barba, Barba, and I was like, Barbara? And then I heard yes, and I was like, but what is with the barb? And I'm seeing barbed wire. So I don't know if you have somebody in your energy that is trying to bind you or try to keep you in a feeling of like imprisonment or something like that, but your name stuck out to me. So I just had to say it when I saw that you were here with us this evening. Thank you so much for tapping in. You guys are just amazing to stick the message through. Like, I know it could be choppy and it could be sloppy. It could be like all these ingredients, but I just pray that it comes together. Intuitive shines. I just thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate it so much. Beautifully divine, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Beautifully, I am divine. Absolutely, thank you so much. Alice, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Coach Unique, thank you so much for tapping in. She is, thank you so much for being here. I just have to say in the spirit for Veronica, I is in Slayer Tarot, who's servicing her collective right now. Thank you so much, sister, for being a support. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot, thank you so much for being a support. I appreciate all of you. Black Cherry, Clarity Empress, thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting your girl Lati here. Fred, thank you so much for tapping in. Lisa Myers, thank you, Lisa, for coming through and supporting us. I appreciate you so very much. Been a long time supporter of the channel. Celia Tracy, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you so much. Blessings for being here, for moderating, for supporting the channel. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you guys. I cannot say it enough. I have to express the gratitude. Tabitha, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. I appreciate you. Mildred, thank you so much for being here. The Dreaming, love, peace to all. Yes, we affirm that. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Christina May, thank you so much. Tanisha Janisha, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking your time to come through to sit to get the message. Denise Mitchell, thank you so much for coming through. Dig a Nig, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you so much. You guys had the chat lit. Miss Lauren G, thank you so much for tapping in. Everybody, Miss Loretta Young, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A million times over, thank you. I appreciate you. I pray that all of your kind energy be magnified and return onto you. That the Most High God blesses you with everything that it is that you need in order to be safe, to be protected, to be blessed, to experience joy and bliss and well-being. All of your vitality, I pray, be returned onto you. I pray that your protection be with you always. Tetragrammaton says to protect us now and forever. For always we be protected. Call upon your spirit team to protect you. Cassiel in particular. The wrath of the Most High God come through to put down your enemy. The tears in your life, they shall be subdued. You not able to go into that level of beast mode because your heart, the compassion, doesn't allow you to. But again, they need to quit fucking with people. Deep knowing is that high priestess energy. They know not what they do. And if they do know, they know for sure. Because I'm getting the power of the sun coming through. It's going to blaze somebody's ass. And a lot of people going to see it. It's giving like another layer of awakening. It's giving they not going to be able to come back the same way that they went. I don't know what that's about. But it's something with the sun, though. I'm picking up we can't say it. We just not. We're not even going to go back into that energy. I just pray for your protection. And I pray that people learn to operate in a different energy. Again, if you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, then don't do it to them. Because you just never know who you're doing it to. You just never know. We are all pixels and pieces of the Most High God itself. And if you treat each other as that, then you can't really go wrong, beloved. You really can't. If you treat everybody as if they are the divine itself, you really can't go wrong. See? Resistant and beliefs. Like, people have such a resistant mindset. Do you want this deck? I'm hearing a couple cards from it. Secrets, right? You never know. Concealing plans and actions from those not ready to accept them or accept you as you are. Keep your shit a secret. Don't tell people your business. You never know who's praying against you or praying on you. Do you want something else in here? No, that's it. We winding it down. Last message. You want to shuffle? You want this one? Sovereignty. Somebody is being cut free. Clear mind, right? That's that clarity. They said, you want to look at that? Because you're saying you don't. You want to read it. Okay, I release mental clutter and welcome clarity. My thoughts are organized and aligned and inspired. And we kept showing the thinker. And it told us to have you question. Not just question like in general, but question the spirit, like your knower, your internal knowingness, so that you can have that total memory recall, understanding who you are. You are a sovereign being. You are cut free, free from anything that would try to hold you, to bind you, to subdue you, to oppress you. I am a sovereign being, free to exist in alignment with my highest truth. Clarity, a clear mind, the highest truth. Being cut free. We are living, hey, single. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. I thank the Most High God for each and every one of you. In this time, I know that somebody's going to get some bad news. right? It could be your karmic plus one. It is being two that's being removed, right? It's not gonna feel good, and I pray for the soothing and the comfort of your heart and all the hearts that are involved, that are impacted and affected, right? But in a situation where it's you or them and you're fighting for your life force to protect the source of eternal life, your source of eternal life force, they said it's not a question. The demon has to go. They're gonna cut its head off and they're gonna smash it and they're gonna take another one for interest. It will be magnified and they will leave one standing to tell the tale, beloved. To the next now. Love you so much. Ashe.